Today I'm going to be talking about Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer and how it can be your best friend in your makeup routine. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried out this CCTM, which stands for Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer. By the way, you've probably heard of like CC creams or BB creams. CC stands for color correcting. You'll probably hear me call it CCTM from here on out because it's a lot of words. I'm a huge believer that we don't need to be putting on more makeup than we need. So when you see all these beauty gurus putting a ton of product on, like no matter what, the beauty guru world on the internet is a lot different than reality of what we're actually able to do in real life. Of course, I have those days where I do crazy glam looks for YouTube and for videos, but that is definitely not what I'm going out of my house wearing. Most days I look like this and I don't even put any makeup on because I'm busy and I own 3 businesses and I have stuff to get done. So I always want to manage people's expectations when it comes to cosmetics and encourage you guys not to compare yourself to those beauty gurus on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube that you see doing these crazy glam looks. Most of the time that is their full-time job. And if it's not, then they probably don't get much sleep, and I value sleep. So CCTM is my best kept secret. It's not really a secret because I talk about it a lot, but it's my favorite tool to keep my skin looking even without overdoing it. I think a lot of times we see, people have these routines where it's like you prime and then you color correct and then you put full coverage foundation on and then you put concealer on and then you contour. Like, no, you don't need all that. Sometimes you just need a good CC cream to where you look like you're alive. Isn't that what we all just want? We just want to look like humans. I think makeup needs to accentuate your natural beauty rather than cover it up, and that's something I will always be vocal about on the internet because I've had such terrible issues with body image my whole life that I have to constantly remind myself that people don't look like they look like in their Instagram photos. And remember, you guys, that even my photos are retouched and photo edited so that they're optimal, but I'm always honest with you guys about when I'm editing stuff. It's usually for lighting and for color correction, but not for like making myself look skinnier and crazy stuff like that. I will do a little retouch on a zit because we all get those, but nothing too crazy. So keep watching to learn more about how you can use Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer in your makeup routine. I think a lot of people think like they need a full coverage foundation because that's what we see online. But when we are taking good care of our skin with a skincare routine, a solid skincare routine, and we are eating healthy and getting enough water, sometimes all we need is a light coverage that just evens everything out. So this is the CC cream I use. It has a green base in the lighter colors, which helps to color correct redness in the face. As we get into the deeper tones of the product, it does adjust to what deeper skin tones need to even out their skin tone. So you can really tell that the lighter tones are deeply green based to counteract red, but the darker skin tones tend to not need a green color correction because that can make them look ashy. So the pigments are adjusted accordingly for different skin tones, which is awesome. There are 6 shades of this. I will put them on the screen somewhere around here so you guys can see them. I use Fair, so this is very light, and I actually only have Fair and Light opened because these are the 2 I used to use. Oh, I think I have a medium too, but I have medium and I have deep. I don't have the in-between ones opened yet. I don't have samples of them yet because I have not opened any yet for my clients, because ever since when they came out in January, about a month later we had, well, a month and a half, 2 months, 2.5 months later, now we're stuck inside our own homes. So I have not had a reason to open new ones yet besides the standard ones, the original 3, but now it's really nice to see that the line has expanded to adjust for other skin tones like mine because I'm super pale. So today I'm going to show you guys the difference that CC cream makes and how easy it can be to implement into your makeup routine, and it might even replace foundation for you. It really has for me. So personally, I only use a single pump of this CC cream, and I like to apply it with a flat flat kabuki brush. These are the BS small brushes that I talk about all the time on my Instagram stories. They work really well. They're cheap. They, you know, hold up. I've had these over a year and I use them on clients too. So it's really, they're getting a lot of wear and tear and they're still doing great. The great thing about this bottle is that you're gonna get every single bit out of this. I do have like some other kind of CC creams, and you can see the issue with like these type of bottles is if I want to get every last bit out, I have to cut this bottle, and that gets messy and that gets annoying. So I like that this is easy and I get every tiny last bit out. So I'm gonna put CC cream on half of my face and show you guys the difference that it makes in color correction. So like for me, that's gonna be toning down the red, but for deeper skin tones, it's gonna be evening out the skin tone with different pigments depending on the shade you get. So I'm just gonna take a single pump of this on the back of my hand. One thing that drives me nuts that I see influencers do is put products straight on their face. And while that looks really cute for videos and yes, can be super fast, a lot of times you're wasting product because you're getting way too much, and we don't always need a whole pump, or we don't always need this much that we're putting, because I could easily put 2 pumps of this on my face on accident. So I'm gonna take my cream here, get my mirror down here, and I'm just gonna apply it to this half of my face. Or maybe I should do this half because I have a zit. Okay, we'll go on this side. So of course you wanna start in the areas that you need the most coverage on. I always have a lot of redness around my nose for some reason. For a long time I wore the light before we had Fair come out, but the Fair, oh my gosh, I wanted to cry when it came out because it's such a good match for me. Now some people who are acne prone, I will give you a disclaimer. This has corn oil in it, which means it's not oil free, so it's not non-comedogenic. So extremely oilier acne prone skin, on a case by case basis, this might not be the best option for you. I have acne prone skin and I'm still able to wear it. Just exercise caution and know that that is a factor. So that was half a pump of our CCTM, and just looking at the screen, I can tell just looking at my monitor that this side of my face, the skin tone's a lot more even. You can see around my nose, I don't have a lot of that redness and discoloration that I have on this side. For me, I get a lot of redness right here and around my chin. So this is, oh, I just dropped my brush. This really helps to just tone that down without it being like a full coverage look. It has a slightly dewy finish, so it's not that dry matte finish that actually shows dryness more because it gets into those fine lines. One of the reasons I love this is because it's a really natural finish and it is all day wear without clogging your pores. It is not non-comedogenic, but the molecules are still based in skincare, so it is really high quality and delivers that skincare system while you're wearing it. We were actually one of the first companies to ever have cosmetics that are also skincare, which is so cool to be on the forefront of double duty products. Leave me a comment below if you guys can see the difference. I mean, I even have a lot of redness right here, and you can tell it's all just calmed down so much by looking at this side. Like I really don't even need foundation now. Like I said, I'm wearing Fair. I did wear light for a really long time and got away with it, but if you are a pale girl like me, you're gonna need Fair, okay? Just trust me. Now, a lot of people do like to put powder over this because it does have, I wouldn't say like a tacky finish, but it is not a dry finish. It's like a moisturized finish. So if you don't like the moisturized feel, I would definitely recommend using a powder over top of it just to set it. Okay, let me throw on the rest of my face really quick. I just realized I have like a little bit of lip sense left on my lips from yesterday. Oops. Now, you could totally use your hands to apply this. I'm sure there are some people out there that do that, but I really hate touching my face, honestly. So I just like to use a brush, keeps things cleaner. You don't get oil or bacteria onto your skin that's on your hands. Alright guys, so that's how you apply and utilize CCTM. You guys see how quickly that just evened things out, made it look good. I'm ready to go, run some errands, make some dinner, do all the things. As women, we don't have time to put extra hours into our makeup routine, so this is makeup and skincare in one. Definitely one of my everyday must-have products. If you guys have any questions or need a color match, feel free to leave me a comment below and we can chat about which shade would work the best for you. What do you guys think? If this is already one of your favorite products, I need to know. Leave me a comment. Let me know which product you want me to feature next. Alright y'all, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys are following me for more educational makeup content. Peace out, Girl Scout!